Have you ever felt like your dog was trying to say something, but not with barks? We live together, eat together, go for walks together, and it seems like, day by day, your dog understands every thought in your head. But what most people don't realize is this: dogs have their own language, one they use to communicate with us every day, through small, sometimes strange, behaviors. Like when they turn their back to you, scratch the floor, or gently lick your feet just as you walk through the door. These seemingly meaningless actions are actually a world of emotions. And today, I want to open that door with you, to look at your four-legged friend through a new lens, one that's softer and more understanding. Watch until the end, because the final behavior will leave you speechless, so pure you'll never see your dog the same way again. Let's start with the first behavior, one you might have misunderstood all year long. Have you ever noticed your dog turning its back on you as if it doesn't care anymore? Many people see this as indifference or even a cold shoulder. But it's not. It's actually one of the deepest signs of trust. When a dog exposes its back to you, it's offering up its safety and peace to you. It believes you won't hurt it. In the animal world, turning your back is a vulnerable act, and only those who are truly loved are given that honor. What looks like detachment is actually a way of saying, "I'm entrusting you with my life, and I feel safe that you'll protect it." And then, there are times when your beloved dog flops down on the floor, all four legs up in the air like an upside-down loaf of bread. That silly, adorable sleeping pose. It actually means they feel safest and most relaxed. If they're willing to expose their belly, their most vulnerable area, while sleeping, it means they feel no need to be on guard. It's their silent way of saying, "I trust you more than anyone else in the world." Don't just see it as cuteness. Be grateful that you've become the peaceful world of a living soul. You walk in the door, and before you can even take your shoes off, a furry blur leaps onto you. Ugh, that crazy jumping again, you think. But look deeper. In nature, puppies lick their mother's face for attention and bonding. Since we're taller, dogs jump up to reach our faces. It's the purest display of affection they've carried from birth. They don't jump because they're naughty. They jump because they're overjoyed, because they've missed you, because they crave a hug. Have you ever missed someone so much that you just wanted to run up and hold them tight? For dogs, that's exactly what this moment is. They follow you like a shadow, into the bathroom, out to the balcony. Even if you're just heading to the kitchen for a drink, they immediately get up, eyes glued to your every step. For many, this feels annoying. But for your dog, you are the pack leader, the only safe place. Following you is not just habit, it's certainty, a promise that says, "Wherever you go, I'll be there." And maybe you didn't realize, with every step you take, that tiny heart races with joy for getting just a bit closer to you. Sometimes you see them sit down, then, oddly enough, scoot their butt across the floor. It's funny, sure, but behind the humor is a silent cry for help. That behavior usually comes from blocked or irritated anal glands. They can't say, "It hurts here," so they use actions to get your attention. When you care for them, help them heal, they learn something profound. When I'm in trouble, that person is always there for me. You're not just healing pain, you're soothing the helplessness of a creature with no voice. And what about those times you're just relaxing and suddenly feel a warm tongue gently licking your foot? It might tickle, it might surprise you, but it's actually a soft kiss. Your feet have sweat glands that release salt and your unique scent. To dogs, that scent is a kind of ID tag, a sign that says, "You're mine. I know your scent by heart." Strangely enough, sometimes love isn't in the eyes or words. It's in a quiet lick, like a whisper from the heart. Then there's that moment that drives people crazy, when your dog finishes pooping and starts furiously scratching the ground. It's not because they're confused or dirty. Dogs have scent glands in their feet. Scratching the ground is how they sign their presence. It's a quiet declaration. I've been here. This is my territory. The behavior traces back to their wild wolf ancestors, a legacy of instinct that still runs in their blood. So when you see it, smile. You're sharing your life with a creature that's been connected to humans for thousands of years. But the moment that breaks your heart the most might be the softest sound. That faint whimper behind the door as you leave. No howling, no barking, just a small cry, like a heart quietly breaking. To them, you're not just their owner. You're their whole world. Every time you walk out, an emptiness opens up inside them. Even if you're gone just a few minutes, to them, it feels like forever. They can't say, "Don't go." But that sound is the most honest plea. Please, don't leave me alone. Have you ever seen a moment so gentle, when your dog rests its head quietly on your lap? Not asking for food, not asking to play, just resting. In that moment, you become their resting place. It's an unspoken hug, when a creature places its full weight and trust in your hands. No grand gestures needed, just one quiet moment of leaning. And you've become the safest place they know. And then there are times you're just sitting quietly, and your dog brings over a toy in its mouth, awkwardly placing it on your lap. Many think it just wants to play, but actually, that's like giving a gift to someone you love. For dogs, toys are precious, and when they offer one to you, it means you're worthy. It's an invitation. Come play with me. Be my friend. And a declaration too. I love you enough to share what matters most to me. There's something funny that not many people notice. When you yawn, your dog yawns too. Weird, right? But this is a proven scientific fact. Dogs catch yawns from people they are emotionally bonded with, just like how your sadness can weigh down a close friend. Yawning together isn't just reflex. It's proof your feelings have echoed in their heart. A real emotional resonance created only by pure love. Some dogs don't leap on you, don't cry, don't demand attention. They just sit quietly in the corner, watching you without blinking. They don't disturb. They observe, protect. Wait, this isn't apathy. It's the highest form of understanding. Like a true friend who knows when to give you space and when to offer a shoulder. That silence is sometimes the voice of the deepest love. And then there are moments when you're sad, really sad. You don't want to talk, don't want to eat, don't want anyone near. But then your dog gently comes close, curling up beside your feet. No barking, no fuss, just lying there, as if to say, I can't fix this for you, but I'll stay here until you feel better. If anyone's ever done that for you, you'll understand. That's not just love. That's unconditional companionship. And have you noticed the way your dog looks at you, holding that gaze for a long, long time? No blinking, no rush, just watching, as if trying to say something deeply important. Science shows that when a dog and a human hold eye contact, both release oxytocin, the bonding and love hormone. It's like the gaze of a child to a parent, a look of pure trust. If there's one moment when you realize, I am someone's whole world, this is it. Finally, there's the simplest action, but also the most beautiful greeting a creature could give. You walk in, and your dog stretches out, front paws long, butt in the air like it's doing yoga. You think it's just stretching? No, it's bowing to you. In dog language, it's a play invitation, a symbol of pure joy, a way of saying, I waited all day for you. Now you're home. Let's play. It's a tiny ritual, repeated every day. But in their heart, every time feels like a celebration. Because to them, you're not just their owner. You're the light at the end of the day, the reason they wake up knowing this world is still worth living in. How many of these familiar behaviors have you seen in your four-legged friend? Have you ever stopped to think? They might be trying to talk to you. With all the sincerity they have? If this video helped you understand and love your dog even more, hit subscribe so we can continue exploring the magical world of pets, the small things that will change the way you see everything. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, because here, there's always someone ready to listen, just like your dog always does.